Hello everyone. This is Sudha Madhugiri. I am at Plano campus. In this video, Dustin and I will walk you through how to create pages with tabs, which will help you declutter your modules quite a bit. And at the end, I'll also show you one of my finished products, which I have already made in this semester. So there are two ways to make these pages. One way is to actually go and code using HTML and actually build your tabs. Other way around is to actually just find a page that is already available on the Canvas Commons and copy it into your course. Once you are on Commons, you can search a page with tabs. You will see that there are quite a few pages with tabs. So to streamline this a little bit, I will use colored tabs. Let us say I will use the page with colored tabs. Again, even there you can see multiple pages available. I have come to like this particular one with this green, yellow, and the colors. I'll tell you why in a little bit. So once you find the page you like, import it or download it into your course. You can pick any of the courses you want, and then right now, let us say I am using one of my sandbox courses, import into this course. Or you can also find the course and then actually the actual module you want to import into it. Right now, I have downloaded into my sandbox course. I have kind of forgotten this ready to speed up the video, but let me show you where to find it once it is there. So you can go to pages, view all pages, and then once you are here, creation date. If you see here, test with tabs, again I named them differently, but then you can always you can always name it. Go to the three dots here, of course, our magic three dots. Go on the edit and then name it as however you want, so it is easy for you to find it. I have already kind of downloaded the tab to speed up the process here. It does take a minute or two, so if you do not see it right away, just be patient, it will show up. Now, template with 4 colored tabs. Another way to insert this is here, go on the plus sign, find the page button, and then find the tabs page with 4 tabs. I do have a lot of pages, so you find the page with 4 tabs, 4 colored tabs. Notice this is without HTML, so that's the part I like about it. You don't really need to be able to code. So now once you have it, click on it, edit, of course, and then you can name the page as you want, or whatever you want it to look like. Let us say I call this a test page with tabs. And then now here, these are the 4 tabs we have. So one way to do this is type up whatever the header you want it to look like. Let us say I call this study guide. One tip for you is try to type in between 2 letters so you will stay in the link. Study guide, instructor videos. I won't do all the 4 tabs, just for demonstration purposes. I have done 2 of these. So now once you go down here, you have the tab header. So you can put in your same title here to synchronize with the 4 tabs you labeled as study guide. And again, once you are in the study guide, whatever tab you want, and then you type up anything you want here, that will stay within that tab. So that's the best part of this particular page, which I found. They have created the boxes, and as long as you stay within this box, your content will be under that tab. Otherwise, I have seen that the content kind of moves and shifts from one tab to the other and so on. So this way, it is easy enough to kind of say, okay, I want all of this under this one tab. Once you are in this box, you can either type your content, type whatever you want, or you can import a document. Again, anything you can do on any page, you are able to do it here. You can import a document here, upload file and submit, or import a video, find the video here and submit. or import a figure, import a picture or an image, and then submit. You can do anything you want, even the studio video. If you have your videos uploaded on the studio, you can put them also here. And technically, as I said, anything you can do on a page, you can do it here too. So now one tip I'll give you is please try and sync up these titles you have for your tabs and your tab headers. That way it is not conflicting for the students when you see it. So now let us say I have all those done, and then I have my save button. Click my save button. So notice now I have my tabs here. So if I click on the instructor videos, it takes me straight up there. Study guide, it takes me straight up there. So once you build your individual tabs and you save it, that's it. Now let me go show you one of my finished product here. So this is one of the pages I have created. It does take a second for this to show up in the way you want it to show up. So just please be patient. So now I have 4 tabs here. Study guide, of course, is all the text. Instructor videos is where I have put in the videos and some comments on about what the videos are. And I teach chemistry, so I have my problems solved. I have a screenshot of how to solve it or the solution, and whatever else I want to put in here. And then I have publisher videos, which are straight up links. And this recitation is basically where I have uploaded the documents as the practice worksheets and so on. What I have done is to make it again easier and simpler for myself. I have created one blank page with these tabs and the tab titles or the tab headers, and then the page title and so on. For example, click here for chapter 9 study guide videos and recitation. My chapter 10 would be exactly same page, chapter 10 study guide videos and recitation, sort of. So what you can do is, if you have something that is repetitive in every module or every chapter, or however you design your Canvas course, you can create one blank page with the way you want it to look, and then on this page button, and you probably all know all of this, when you go on this page button, you can always duplicate it. You can always duplicate the pages. So for example, if I have the page with whatever I want, I can go here and then duplicate. So that way I have the same exact format in every single page. One other thing I do want to show you is this. What I do is I somehow keep all my files which I have placed under my tabs just for my own purposes, if I have to edit something or whatever. So notice from my side, I have my module looks quite long and all of these unpublished files. But when I go on the student view, with only showing what I want them to see, sort of, it is way less decluttered. So that was the module I was showing you before. Now this is the module after showing unpublishing whatever I don't want them to see. But it's not like I don't want them to see. I have them all under these tabs, under these multiple tabs. So that's one way to do it. I hope it is helpful.
Okay, so I'm just going to show off a couple of kind of advanced steps for working with these tabs. Let's say you built your tabs, you've gotten the file from the Campus Commons, and so you've worked it out, and you realize, oh, I think I need one more tab. And so since it's already built out, instead of going to Campus Commons and seeing if you can find one with 5 tabs or something like that, let me show you how we would go about this using the HTML feature. So we would edit like normal, and it comes up here. Now, I cannot, as far as I know, kind of just add values here and create the tabs. I'm going to have to get into the HTML and actually get my hands dirty. So if you're familiar with HTML, this should be pretty straightforward. If this looks like insane black magic, then you can just skip right past this. You'll want to use the Campus Commons approach. So the basic structure here for tabs is in this class, enhanceable content tabs. And the very first thing, we've got this list here, and these are the tabs. So you can see we've got the study guide chapter 9, instructional video tab, publisher tab, recitation tab. And if we come over, so I've got what it looks like live. So those are the 4 tabs. And so standard, we got the font size 14, color, that's black. The background color, so this is where they all have different backgrounds. And I'm not going to change that. And the most important thing is what it refers to. So inside of so you can see there's a link to a hyper reference, and it's fragment number 1. And that below is another section. So after the list, then we've got this section, the division, and it's ID'd as fragment number 1. That's why this will link to here, whereas the second tab links to fragment number 2, which is further down in, see, here's that division, fragment number 2. So let's say, I don't know, I want to have one more tab. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this tab because I know it works. Or yeah, this piece of text. And oops. And I'm going to paste it. And now I need to change a few things. So I'm going to call it fragment number 5 now because it's the 5th tab. And let's give it the name odds and ends. So let's see if that works. Now it's going to have to link to something. So I'm going to come down here to the bottom and I'll make it, since it's the last tab, I'll make it the last thing that shows up. And let's go ahead and just copy one of these divisions as well, because again, I know it works. So this is the division for fragment 4. And I'm going to scroll down until I see this /div again, because that means that's the whole section. And here it is, not this one here, that's for the entire page. So I'm going to copy that and come over here and paste it. So now I've got 2 fragments 5, so I'm going to call that fragment 4. And we call this odds and ends. Now, everything else I'm going to leave, I'm going to get rid of. This was all the stuff particular to the recitation. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. And now I've got this section called odds and ends. And I don't know, I could put something in there. Just say hello. This is where we will oddball files. Doesn't really matter. It's just for fun. Okay, so I've created it. And let's go see what that looks like. So I can toggle back out of the HTML coder and straight to what I see. And you can see, there it is. There's my tab, odds and ends. And it should be down at the bottom. Scrolling, and here we do have odds and ends. So one thing that I don't care for is that it's the same color as this, which is not surprising because I cut and pasted it. But I'm just going to come straight here and say, well, instead of blue, let's make it purple. It's a little dark on the purple, but let's do this light one. There we go. And now let's save it. And we see now that we've got, give it a second. We'll see we'll have 5 tabs. There's the 5th tab, odds and ends, and odds and ends. Now I can see here that the tab itself is blue. So when I did change the color, it changed the highlighting of the text, which is great, but the background color is still that blue. So how do I change that? The easiest way is to come back into the editor and edit using the HTML. And we're able to see right where that blue color is coming from instead of the purple. So let's see where that background color is coming from. So on the recitation, we've got a few places where we got background color. Here is for the full span, we've got a background color. In the link, we've got a background color. And in the text itself, we've got this background color. So we need to change all those. So here's our background color, EC, or the color we want, ECCFA. And I'm going to replace it here. So this is giving that blue color. I'm changing it to purple. And right here, I'll change that. And that should fix everything. So I've got this is the text color. That's its black. Now this is the span background color. I changed it to the purple. I've got the background color for the link. That's in the purple. And then I've got the background color just for the words itself. And that should work. Let's see if that does it. Let's save it and see how it turns out. And there we go. Everything is purple, and I can go to odds and ends. And here we go, odds and ends. Hello, this is where, right? This is where we put that information. So, so now, just like earlier, we can come in and edit this straight in the WYSIWYG form. You know, what you see is what you get. Edit it there, or we can dig down into the HTML if we want to do a little bit more detailed, especially kind of these nuanced kind of fine-tuning things I found. You do have to dig into the HTML. So I hope that gives you some ideas and some ways to explore tabs and use it in your Canvas file. I have found it very useful in decluttering, just as Sudha has given in her example. Best of luck.